This is allrover, and in this lecture we are going to learn about the function, what we call the function declaration type, function expression type of thing. And what the function expression is, that it is another way of writing a function. It is just another way. It is of two types. First is the named function expression, and other is the anonymous function expression. So first we will be seeing the named function expression and how it is different from the normal function. So here is the code. Here is one of the example of function expression. This is our normal function fact, which is taking one input variable n, and inside that function we have answer initialized with 1, and we are calculating the factorial using for loop, and we are returning the answer. But what before we are doing is that we are assigning this function value to one variable called factorial. Now from this we can learn that any function can be any variable can also accompany the value of function also. So for calling the function, we will be using the variable name to which that function has been assigned. So if we write console.log factorial, and we want to find the factorial of 5, then we can write factorial 5, not fact 5. Fact is the function name and factorial is the variable name. Here you can see factorial is the variable name and fact is the function name. So while calling the function, if it is written in as function expression, then you have to write the variable name, not the function name. So if I run it, then you can see that factorial is the function f of fact n, and the output of factorial 5 is 120. Here we are seeing the another example. You can see that I will be showing you that if we call it by its function name, then it is going to show you error. Here the same function is there, function fact, and it is assigned to a variable factorial. Same variable function is there, and for calling the function we have used the factorial 5. And next, we in line number 13 we have also used the name of the function, that is fact. So I have already told you that if we call it by its name, if the function is written as function expression, not the normal function, then it is going to show you error. So you can see the error that fact is not defined. Fact is not defined because it is written as function expression and its value is assigned to the factorial. So you will not be able to call by the function name. You have to call by its variable name, and if you have to pass any argument, then you can pass it as usual. Next, the anonymous function expression. In the previous example, we see that we are assigning the name of the function also. Here the name of the function is fact, but in case of anonymous function expression, we will not be assigning the name. For example, variable factorial 2 is there, and just the and function function name is missing here. So this is anonymous function expression, and the rest of the things are as usual. For calling the function, you will use factorial 2, and if you want to pass the argument, then you can use factorial 2 5. This is not for our work now, this line number 14, so am I erasing it. So if I run it, you can see that the output is 20, and the f of n is the f of fact n. In the earlier example, when the function expression was named, then f of fact n was the function. See the console window, f of fact n was the function, but here f of n is the function. So this is the difference between the named function expression, anonymous function expression, and anonymous function expression. So in this lecture we have learned about the function expression. There are two types: named function expression and anonymous function expression. How the function expression is different from the normal functions, and how we can call the function expression, and we will not be able to call by its function name. So this is all about in this lecture. Keep following in the next lectures. Thank you so much for watching.